Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm JoyClaborn Intuitive Healer, and it is my intention to share my truth. Today we're going to do a pick a card reading. For pile 1 we're going to do this yellow citrine, and for pile 2 we're going to do the clear quartz point. Real quick, I'm going to just burn some sage and clear any negativity. I hope all of you guys are doing really well. Real quick, I am available to do readings or healing sessions. Either one. To book your request, just you can click on under my profile, click on book, and it'll take you to my website. There is where you'll fill out the contact form, your name, email, and message. Just put in the message what you're interested in. And I will get back to you to schedule as soon as possible. I am just lighting some sage here. So we're clearing any negativity, any negative thought forms, and we're asking for the highest vibrational messages to come through. Messages from the other side, messages from our family members, our guides, our guardian angels, but messages from the other side of the veil. What do my listeners for pile 1 and pile 2 need to hear? Thank you. Have some sage. There we go. All right, so for pile 1 again, this is pile 1 and this is pile 2, and I will see you in your reading. Hi pile 1, so this is for the ones that picked the yellow citrine. This is going to be your reading, and we are asking for messages from beyond the veil, messages from our team, our guardian angels, messages from beyond the veil. What does pile 1 need to hear? The first card is the Rebel. Just got a couple more cards here. Messages for pile 1. Messages from beyond the veil. Messages from the other side. I'm going to take this one, it fell out. It's playfulness. So we got Rebel and playfulness. Ooh, I got We Are the World. 10 of Rainbows. Messages from the other side for pile 1, please. Messages for pile 1. Letting go. Let's get one more card, please. One more card. Moment to moment. I'm really seeing pile 1 with the Rebel. You're the pile that doesn't like to be told what to do. I feel like I love how the hawk is like in his ear, if you can see that. It's like whispering in his ear. So it's like pile 1, your guides, your family. That's how close your family is to you on the other side of the veil that you can't see, but they're there. Pile 1. And they're always giving you messages. They're singing songs to you. So someone that's in pile one is missing someone who used to sing to them. And I'm going to look at maybe a father, grandfather. It does look like a masculine energy here, but it could also be feminine. It could be your mother, your grandmother, your child. And I'm really just getting that they want you to tap into your inner child. They want you to be playful. Yeah, I'm really getting pile one, the loss of a child. I'm really picking that up just because of the playfulness, and I'm just getting the feeling of a child. But I feel like they're trying to say that they haven't gone anywhere. They're right next to you. And you can speak with them anytime you want to. All you have to do is open your mouth and let the words come out. They hear you. You're never alone. Aloneness just jumped out at me. You're never alone. The person, the parent, the child, the mentor, the best friend that you're missing has not left you. There's a piece of them with you all the time. There's not a moment in the day where they have gone away from you. I just heard Lori, I'm not sure why. Lori, Laura, Laura Lee. They're always with you. They're with you. And we got letting go. And it's not that they want you to let go, because they're never going to let you go. They're not ever going to let you go. And they know that you're not going to forget them. They know that you're always going to carry them. There's a piece of them with you. I feel like they want you to know that they're okay. They want you to know that they may have left this place, this planet, this earth plane, but they have not left. Energy doesn't die. Energy doesn't die. Energy just switches forms. And the person that's on your mind is wanting you to know that you're not alone. I can see inner voice. Inner voice just jumped out at me. They are one of those inner voices that you hear. They are one of those inner voices that you feel. Pile one, you're not alone. They want you to celebrate your life. They want you to feel what it is that you need to feel, because that's important. But they don't want you to hold on to it. They want you to feel it and honor them. You can honor them. Oh, okay. They're also saying that they send you feathers. They send you songs. They send you messages, thoughts, words in movies, words in songs will stand out to you. That's them. That's them. And they want you to honor their memory by celebrating. Honor their memory by celebrating. Light a candle for them. They love that. Our loved ones love it when we light candles for them and we like set up a little sacred space like an altar or just a little area on your dresser or maybe on a special table by a window and have an angel or if you have their ashes like they're earned, you know, and you can honor them by putting them where you are present. So in the family room, you know, so if you've had family members cremated like I do, I have my mother and father, I have them literally right there, and it's right in the middle of where the activity is, where my kids are. And in that way, I honor them. I also light candles, and I have a little altar set up that used to be my mom's mirror, and it's like a tray, but it's a mirror, and so I have all of my like crystals set up on it, and I have my sage sitting on there all the time, and a candle. I have a selenite slab that I have on there to amplify anything that are my intentions, and yeah, they say that that's just one way to honor them. There's so many ways to honor them. You can write them letters. You can talk to them. Just speak out loud like you're talking to someone on the phone, you know, and they will answer you in thoughts. And you're not imagining things if you hear answers. I'm getting that very strongly, and that's Nelly meowing at the ear. My animals are here again, but they are not gone. They're not gone. They're not gone. What other messages need to come through for pile one? Messages from beyond the veil. Messages from the other side. Messages from the other side, please. Get the oracle cards out. Messages for pile one, please. Messages from the other side. Answers. Some of you are looking for answers. Some of you are asking. Hang on. I don't know if you can see it, but there is a lot of sacred geometry in this, in the photo, and his hands are over his heart chakra. And I'm getting the answers that you seek are in your heart. That's a specific message. The answers that you seek are in your heart. They speak to your heart directly. So if something's been laid on your heart and it feels, that is definitely a message for you. And I also see a lot of the birds here. Feathers. A lot of feathers. You see a lot of feathers. I get a lot of feathers as gifts from spirit. I really do. Those are gifts from spirit. Definitely. Protection. So there's some of you that have family members on the other side that are literally helping you and protecting you. Some of you, pile one, have family members. I'm getting a grandmother and a grandfather that have been protecting you all since the moment they passed away. They've never left you. In fact, they're closer to you on the other side of the veil than they were to you in real life. And they're always there to protect you. Pile 1. All you have to do is ask, hey, what's going on? What's happening? And they will answer you, Pile 1. Breathing, yeah. Pile 1, some of us, I said us because I too have lost my mom and dad, and grief comes in waves. It comes in waves, but your loved ones, they want you to know that it's gonna get better. It's a really strong, powerful emotion at first. It overtakes you, and it's like waves in the ocean. And you can get in the ocean and you get in that wave and you can get sucked out. You can get sucked out to sea. And that grief, with your mama, they're saying, you're okay. Don't get swept out. It's okay to feel, but they don't want you to stay there. They want you to feel it and let it go. Feel it, let it go, let it out. Cynthia, I'm getting Maria, a couple names that came to me, but pile 1, it does get better. You're not going to be grieving for very long. You're not going to be grieving, mourning heavily, is what they're saying. Because honestly, grief, it gets less over time, but it just becomes a part of who you are. Any other messages on that? Timothy, Rodeo, I'm not sure. Theo, this is good news, pile 1. Your guides, your loved ones that have passed on, they want you to know that blessings are coming. Joy comes in the morning, they said. It might come in the way of life insurance policy. If there's any kind of financial struggle with probate or anything like that with end of life, with the estate, you're going to win, pile 1. You're going to come out on top. You'll get through this. You're going to get through this. Messages from the other side. Any final messages? Find your happiness. They're saying find courage. You have the courage to get through this, pile 1. They want you to find your happiness. Please find your happiness. They're never leaving you. They're never going to leave. you, pile one. That's it. I would like to thank you. Thank you, pile one, for listening. I hope this resonated with you, and I honor you. I honor your life. I hold space for your losses, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Hopefully, it's a better reading, more joyful. But that is what is in the future for you, pile one. This is going to happen. You know, hang in there, and I'll see you in the next reading. Hi, guys. This is for pile two. This is for those that chose the crystal quartz point. This is your reading. And I'm just going to do a little sage because the last reading was a little heavy. It was a little deep. So I wanted to clear a little bit. But I know this is messages from the other side. So, I mean, this is for family members that's crossed over. So it could be deep. It could be deep, you know. So I'm just clearing out any lower life forms. I always say that. I'm sorry, I don't mean that. I'm trying to clear out any negative thought forms, any lower vibes that are hanging around. Let's clear all of that out. I only want high vibe messages here, messages from our family members that have crossed over, you know, messages from the other side. So here we go. And yeah, let's get into it, pile two. Messages for pile two. Messages, that was too many. There we go. Mind. Messages for pile two. Messages from the other side. Messages from family that's crossed over. For pile two, I got the master. You guys are being upgraded right now. I also pulled, what is this? Patience. Patience. Wants me to pull that one too. Inner voice. I knew that one was going to come out. It fell out earlier, and I was like, I didn't like how it was turning out. I said it's going to come out. Maturity. So some of you in pile two have lost parents. You've lost parents. When we lose parents, one or both, we end up becoming the master. And we do that by breaking down our pile two. I'm sorry, this isn't going to resonate for all of you, but your brain became mush as soon as something happened. Your father died, your mother passed very suddenly, very drastically, and I'm really sorry. It was really unexpected. I feel like pile one wasn't as unexpected. Pile two, you're really just this happened so quickly. You were not even prepared. You're not even prepared. I'm getting a lot of tingling on my scalp too, on my crown chakra. I'm getting Jim, which was my dad's name too. James, Jim, Jimmy, Tim, John. Michael, Lance. This is what happens when our parents die. We become the master. That doesn't mean it's easy. We still have to deal with life. We still have to deal with our jobs. Nothing stopped for us because we were grieving. Pile two. I feel like I relate a lot to you. Way more than pile one. Pile one, I feel like, was more like a child. This is more like your parents have passed. I'm getting a lot of different messages, so I'm just kind of, and I want high vibrational messages too. Okay, so we got patience. And I feel like some of you are pregnant and you're missing your significant other. Some of you are grieving the loss of a father, the father of your child. And maybe not all of you, but some of you are pregnant when they passed away. And you feel like they weren't able to meet the child. And I want you to know that this is confirmation that they were able to meet the child passing. I almost feel like crying. It's very touching. So as one was leaving, one was entering, and they were able to meet each other. So some of you are grieving that they never got to meet their parent, but they did. They got to meet the other parent. And this is even for fathers who lost the wives, maybe during childbirth. They were able to meet and greet on the way. And I want you to know that time only exists here on this plane of existence where we live, right? Time doesn't exist in higher vibrations, okay? So they were able to spend quite a bit of time together, and they still do spend quite a bit of time together in the astral realm across the veil. What you can't see, but it is happening for you guys. What a beautiful journey. What a beautiful story that you guys are going to be able to tell and help other people get through that too. Inner voice I'm getting. They speak to you on the inside of you. You may not be able to hear it outside the auditory like the TV is talking to you. Sometimes, though, you get messages through the TV, you get messages through songs, you get messages through what people say. And that is something, it depends on the impression that it makes on you. Because sometimes you'll just hear the same song over and over, but all of a sudden, the lyric, it just sticks out to you more for some reason. That's them. That is them speaking to you, guiding you, checking in with you, letting you know that they're here. Some of your parents have been gone a very long time, or the parent of your child. It might be even the mother of the child or the father. Either way, I feel like some of you have, it's been a long time. Some of you have gone through the grieving process already, and it's just it's a part of your history. It's a part of you. It's a part of who you are. It's a part of your story. It's a part of your, it's just a part of you. Some of you are being told to listen. Listen to your inner voice. That is your family. That's your guardian angels. Because see, your parents, once they pass over, they don't leave you. They're a part of you. They're a part of your DNA. They are a part of who you are. And they don't leave you just because they've crossed over. And I'm getting, okay, so for some of you who are questioning if it's an adoptive parent or your real parent, I'm getting it's the parent that raised you. Although the other parent can be involved depending on your intentions. It depends on what you want to see, because you are the powerful one. So if you're choosing to not want your biological family there because you were adopted, or step parent, whatever the case, it's going to be that step parent. It's going to be the one that you want there, right? It's what you want. Okay? Listen to that inner voice. That inner voice is it's your father. For some of you, it's your mother. It's the father of your child, the mother of your child. That's the one. That's the voice that you're. What am I trying to say? That's what you're hearing. They speak to you all the time, pile two. They speak to you all the time. Maturity. Now, when we lose a parent, we end up maturing whether we want to or not. It's just a process. And everybody's different. So there is no right or wrong way. Don't get into this. Don't stay stuck in your head. Pile two. There's no right or way for grieving. There's no right or wrong. Okay, nobody has a right to tell you anything about your personal grieving process. It's not up to them. Okay? Maturing. We are leveling up and becoming the master. When something happens to one or both of your parents, you change and you mature and you become the master. Whether you think you're ready or not. I'm going to pull a couple other messages here from Oracle cards to work your light. Let's see what comes up. Any messages from the other side for pile two? Any messages for pile two? Messages from the other side. Messages from the other side. I'm getting Jenny. James, I already said that. Marie. Maria. Laura. Getting. I thought I said that already. Mama. Where are you being called to journey to? So some of you, I feel like, are having to travel due to the passing of the parent, right? The passing of this person that you're missing. And I feel like you had to travel, pile two, you may have had to travel to take care of business, and your family wants you to know that they appreciate everything that you had to go through in order to show up and be there. Some of you had put your life on hold, like I did. I put my life on hold to take care of my parents until they were gone. And your family member wants you to know how grateful they are that you took away from your life and your time and your family to take care of them. That was never their intention to be a burden, but they want you to know that they appreciate everything that you did. I got pillar of light. Your vibration is rising. You're the oracle. What am I getting? When our family passes, we end up leveling up. They become a part of who we are in the energetic fields. Okay, so not like, oh, I like that. Okay, so like around, you see the colors around the person in the middle here. In the auric fields, that's where your family lives. They're always there for you. Pile two. The passing was your initiation. Okay, it's called a rite of passage. That's what it's called. When your parents die and you level up, it's the rite of passage. And we all go through this rite of passage. It's just different because we don't We don't do things the way our ancestors did. We don't celebrate life the way our ancestors did. It's been pretty sad because a lot of the times our family, it should be celebrated that they ascended. You know, they ascended. It's a celebration of life. I mean, yes, mourn the loss of their physicality, but they aren't gone. Pile 2. Trust the niggle. That is your family speaking to you. They're guiding you. They're helping you. They want you to know that they're not gone. You can still ask for guidance. You can still go to them with questions. They're there to help you. We got these cards popping out. I got Akasha, your guidance, just like I was saying. Your guidance is divinely guided. Pile 2. Wow, just confirmation. They haven't left you. You're not alone. Look at that. Can you read that? You're not alone. Pile 2. You're not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. Like I said, where is that card? Oh, I think that might have been the other pile. But wow, Pile 2. They're not gone. And you may have lost them a long time ago. Some of you have lost your parents a long time ago, or a parent a long time ago. And I want you to know that that doesn't matter. They're still not gone. I got the crumbling. What are you still clinging to? If you lost them 10 plus years ago, what are you clinging to? It looks like doors opening. I want you to see that. You see how it looks like doors opening? And there's a beautiful world out there. Get out there and play. Stop mourning. It's time to get out and play. One day at a time. One day at a time. We'll get through this. Any final messages? Final messages for Pile 2, please. I got help is on the way. If you can read my scratches, good luck. Help is on the way. Help is on the way. Anything that you've been struggling with is going to be answered soon, Pile 2. Grateful for. Here's your homework, Pile 2. What are you grateful for? Sounds corny, but make a gratitude list and write down everything that you're grateful for, all the way down to your home, the roof over your head. If you don't have a roof over your head, the clothes on your back. Make your gratitude list, things that you are grateful for. And I will see you in the next reading. I love you. And if this resonated with you, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out. I'll see you next time. I love you. Bye, guys.